Okay, thank you for coming to our class again. And today we will do the fun lesson. It's not on the textbook. So we'll cover the paragraph writing, number 1, okay? So we will teach you guys how to write a paragraph. All right, and first of all, I send you the worksheet like this. Hope you have it. You don't have to do it right now. You can do it after this video. I will send this video, so you print it out, or you can do it on your screen, or you can write in your notebook, whatever. So please work on this worksheet later on, okay? This kind of worksheet. All right, before we start, Ante, we're gonna show them the YouTube. Or you wanna say something before we show them the video?
I hope you enjoy learning about artificial meats. I think it's an interesting topic to write about.
Yeah, so as you guys can see, our background, it's about the hamburgers, meat. And it's called Impossible Meat or Beyond Meat, right? Okay, so now I will show you the YouTube video. It's gonna be it's a 6 minutes video. So please watch it, and we will do lesson based on that video, okay? Here we go. YouTube right here.
The future of food looks like this. It's a new operation run by a company called Impossible Foods that's churning out something that looks, feels, tastes, and smells like ground beef. Hell, it even bleeds like a medium rare burger. But this patty is actually all plant, a product of genetic engineering. It's the first step in an effort to take on the multi-billion-dollar meat industry.
You won't be disappointed in these steaks, man.
It's hard to overstate the magic of a traditional burger. The taste, for one, but also the smell and texture. That's thanks to lots of different kinds of proteins, most importantly myoglobin, which contains something called heme. That's the taste of iron you get.
When you're cooking a piece of meat, what happens is the protein that's carrying the heme, myoglobin in muscle, opens up, the heme comes out, and catalyzes a bunch of reactions that create the volatile compounds that really give that smell, that flavor that makes meat so compelling.
Your traditional veggie burger can't get the taste anywhere near right, because they ain't got that heme. But plants contain globin molecules just like animals do. Specifically of interest to Impossible Foods is the root of the soy plant, which contains leg hemoglobin. This helps ferry oxygen around. It also contains that magical heme. But the amount of soy roots these scientists would need in order to produce enough heme would be outlandish.
The more efficient approach that we came up with was to engineer a yeast and have that produce very high quantities of that heme.
What Impossible Foods has invented is a tiny heme machine. And with meat-free heme, it has the foundation of a stunning imitation of a beef burger. So let's find out how they do it.
This is where we really try to understand what makes meat meat, test each of the kind of key parameters.
Impossible is trying to isolate and then recreate as many meat-like components as they can. And this machine is helping them do it.
So what I have in front of you is a gas chromatogram mass spectrometer. What this does is allows for us to be able to take a sample, so say a beef sample, put it in here, we'll move this sample. We have a nice little robot that'll take that sample and move it into a cooker. So then we could cook this sample at whatever temperature we want to understand what flavors are generated upon cooking. So those aromas, again, is what creates the flavor of meat. So we will now have kind of a fingerprint of every single aroma that is in beef. And then we can say, how close is the Impossible Burger? Where can we make improvements and iterate to identify how to make each of those particular flavor compounds? The other part that's really important in a burger or all meats is the textural component. What are the things that are driving texture in meat? Those are proteins, and we want to characterize those particular proteins. Then as we identify what those particular proteins' properties are, we go and look in plants for plant proteins that have those same properties. And then behind me, I have Michelle, who's one of our scientists who really takes each of those individual proteins and characterizes it. Understands, is it stretchy? How much tensile strength does it have? How much water does it hold? And by characterizing each of those particular proteins, we then understand how it will behave in our particular burger.
So it all comes down to these ingredients, which include the heme, wheat protein for texture, and coconut as a stand-in for fat. Add them all together and it starts to look more and more like a beef patty. The result is a meatless burger that's so convincing, it may as well be meat.
All right, pretty impressive.
We even asked our resident chef to give it a taste.
So it's really simulating that juicy center layer that you would get in a nice mid-rare burger. So you can see on the outside, we've got that nice golden crust, but in the center, it's still bloody and rare. Except this time, it's plants doing the bleeding. So let's see how it tastes. Okay. Wow. That is a lot better than I thought it would be. Wow.
So why does a veggie burger need to bleed? Because this isn't targeted to vegetarians and vegans. It's designed to convert meat eaters. Okay, so it's good, sure, but is this engineered food safe? The thing is, while humans eat plenty of soy, they don't typically eat the roots, which is where you'd find this leg hemoglobin. So this is a brand new ingredient in the food supply. While the company isn't required by law to report its use of a new ingredient to the FDA, it did so voluntarily with soy leg hemoglobin. But the FDA determined that Impossible Foods had not yet presented sufficient evidence for the agency to recognize it as safe. However, that is not to say the FDA determined that leg hemoglobin is unsafe. And Impossible Foods says it's had experts confirm the meatless meat is perfectly fine to consume, and found no adverse effects in a rat feeding study.
It is structurally similar to proteins that we consume all the time.
But critics say the FDA's objections warrant further testing of the Impossible Burger. In the meantime, the company is scaling its production from 300,000 to 1 million pounds a month. At the end of the day, meat production is flat out inefficient. And as our population expands, we're going to need more sustainable foods to meet the demand. So the Impossible Burger is just the beginning of a new breed of high-tech eats. And you know what they say, if it bleeds, it leads.
Okay. So Ante, how was the sound? Was it too big or too small? Is that right?
It was fine for me.
All right. So everyone, we watched a video on Impossible Burger. I think some of you have already know about Impossible Burger or Impossible Meat, Impossible Food. But for some of you, it might be new stuff for you guys. So me and Ante will share some information about Impossible Foods, Impossible Burgers, okay? So Ante, have you heard of or have you eaten Impossible Burger before?
I've never eaten Impossible Meat or Beyond Meat. But I've heard about artificial meat before.
So is it popular in Australia or?
I'm not sure if these brands are popular, but definitely in Australia, veganism is becoming popular. So like people who don't eat any animal products.
I see. Yeah, like I think this is pretty new. I think 3 or 4 years ago, I started from Silicon Valley. And this is actually not meat. It's a fake meat, okay? But like the thing is, it tastes like real meat, or maybe better, someone said. So it tastes really good, but it's not a meat. Yeah, and so there are two major companies, Impossible Foods and also Beyond Meat. Yeah, those are the two big companies of these products. Okay, Santi, would you like to have a Impossible Burger?
Oh, I would definitely try it. It looks pretty good.
Yeah, yes. Actually, I have never tried before either. I mean, it's not in Japan yet, but last year I visited Singapore. you're usually there. They had the Impossible food restaurant, and what surprised me was like now they have a new product called Impossible Dumpling.
Ooh,
It tastes like pork.
yum.
Yeah. Okay. So today I will talk about, or we will write a paragraph about impossible food, and I'm gonna share the worksheet real quick again. So this is on. It's about artificial meat. Artificial is, you know, in Japanese, jinko ne. AI is artificial intelligence ne. Jinko ne, jinko niku. Okay. And before you write a paragraph, it's very important to brainstorm your idea. So we're gonna go onto this worksheet. So please look at the step 1. It's mind mapping. Okay, I think most of you have already, you know, known mind mapping. Okay, so mind mapping is choose the keyword first. You put the keyword in the middle of the worksheet and think of any related words or phrases from the keyword and write as many as possible. Okay, this is mind mapping. You don't have to do it right now. You maybe after this video, you can take time, or you can pause this video and you can, you know, write it as many as possible. Okay, so Ante, could you show your mind map?
Yes.
Or I'm gonna show it. Okay. So here is Ante's PowerPoint. Here we go. Here we go. Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay. So could you like describe a little bit?
Okay, so in the center of my mind map, I wrote artificial meat. That's the topic that I was thinking about. Oh, this has kind of changed the format, but that's okay. So yes, in the orange circle is the main topic, and then in the blue boxes, I put words that I thought were important to think about when I think about artificial meat. So for example, environment, economy, food, health, production, and cost. And then underneath each of those words, I just took some notes from the video and also other research I did, so that I can think about the issue more before I write a paragraph.
Okay, so basically, are you for this artificial meat, or you're kind of against? Which side you stand?
I'm for it.
Okay. All right, so now let me show you guys my mind mapping. I wrote it like, you know, against artificial meat. Here we go. Let me show it again. Okay, here is my mind mapping. Bad handwriting, but you know, as long as you can read, that's all right. Okay, please look at the center of my mind mapping. It says destroy. Okay, destruction. It's destroy, and from destroy, it has like agriculture, education, people's health, and food industry. This is like what I came up with. And here's something like that. Okay, please look up right here. Agriculture, that's no-go, right? Agriculture and farmers and no jobs, economy, and also right here, education, ecosystem, animals, importance of lives, and right here, people's health, no proof, cancer maybe, and nutrition balance, and food industry, meat, fish, vegetables. Okay, these are like the ideas I came up with. Okay, so this is the base of your paragraph. You have idea all over here. Then you choose to the information to use on your paragraph. Okay. Right now, sorry, you go. Now I'm gonna, let's, here, okay. Now then, please look at the worksheet. And if you have a, after you have a mind mapping, step 2, organize, okay? You have to organize your ideas, all right? And in your paragraph, please include a topic sentence and supporting sentences and concluding sentences. This is how you write your paragraph, okay? There's a topic sentence that is the very important, the most important information you have. Okay, for example, here, 人工肉に関する自分の考えを一つ挙げる。Okay, for me, it was a destruction, okay? And next is support sentences. So supporting sentences like about why you think so and some examples. For me, I had the 3, agriculture and education, and also the third one, health. Yeah, those are supporting sentences. And the very end, concluding sentences. You have to wrap up, conclude your ideas, okay? So this concluding sentence is basically same as topic sentence, okay? You will repeat a topic sentence using the different words or phrases, okay? This is how you write your paragraph, okay, Ante? Then I'm gonna show your paragraph first, so then you can explain to students. Here we go. Could you read it aloud first?
Okay, yeah. So the title is Artificial Meat, the Best Way Forward. Artificial meat is a better option than real meat for future generations. There are 2 reasons why. First, artificial meat is better for the environment. Research has shown that artificial meat produces less greenhouse gas and uses less land and water. This is important considering real meat production accounts for 14.5% of greenhouse gas, the cause of global warming. Second, artificial meat is humane. Animal abuse in the meat industry is a huge problem. However, plant-based approaches to producing artificial meat require no animals whatsoever. Therefore, artificial meat means that animal cruelty can be limited. In conclusion, artificial meat is superior to real meat because it is better for both the earth and animals.
All right, great, thanks. So Ante, did you use all the information you wrote on mind mapping or some of it?
No, I used the parts that supported my argument and my thinking. So I am for artificial meat. So I talked about the environment and also I didn't mention animal cruelty in my mind map actually, but no, I've noticed that. But yeah. So mostly I use the environment part.
Okay. So, and here in your paragraph or essay, you have two main reasons, right?
Right.
So the first reason is for the environment, about the environment.
Right.
And the second one is animal abuse, right?
Right.
Okay. So those are the 2 supporting sentences you have to support your topic sentence, okay? And get back to topic sentence. Your topic sentence is a better option than real meat for future generations, right?
Right.
Okay. So students, this is how you write your paragraph, okay? And the very end, right here, in the very end, in conclusion, this is the concluding sentence. So basically, in concluding sentence, you're saying same thing, same idea than the topic sentence, but use the different words, different phrases, and restate your idea again. That's how you write your paragraph. Okay. All right, so this is Ante's essay. And next, I will show you my essay. It'll be like easier than Ante's. I mean, yeah, maybe it's more close to students. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. This is what I wrote. Okay, I'm gonna read it first. Artificial meat will destroy our lifestyles. Our lifestyles might be destroyed by artificial meat in the future. I have 3 reasons. First, it will destroy our food industry, especially agriculture. All the livestock farmers will lose their jobs if we stop consuming real meat. Second, we will have a big problem in education. We teach children the importance of animal lives and ecosystem by showing them our consumption of real food such as beef, pork, and chicken. Third, we are not sure if the fake meat is not harmful for our health. We might have higher risk of getting cancer. I know that this dream meat has a possibility to save something, but by these reasons I stated, I believe artificial meat will destroy our lifestyle. It's impossible for me to eat it. So this is what I wrote, then I'll show you real quick. Here, first line right here, our lifestyles might be destroyed by artificial meat in the future. This is my topic sentence, okay? And I have 3 reasons. Then first, blah, 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 and yeah, blah, blah. And second, blah, 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 blah. So these are all the supporting sentences, all right? Third, blah, 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 okay? And we might get higher. And the very end here, okay? I know that this dream meat has possibility to save something, but these reasons I believe artificial meat will destroy our lifestyle. It's impossible for me to eat it. Okay, here is how you write your paragraph. Okay, red one, the pink one is topic sentence. Blue one, supporting sentences. And the green is concluding sentence. Okay, there's a rule to write a paragraph. So this is how you write your paragraph. Okay. All right. And back. So now we showed you our paragraphs and how we write mind mapping. It's your turn now. So I attached the worksheet on Classy. So please write it, and I will send the survey Anke today. So you will write it or type it, and you will get back to us. Okay, it's the homework. Please write a paragraph on artificial meat. Okay. So, Ante, you wanna say something before we finish?
So I think a good thing to take away from this lesson is that there is no right or wrong way to do a mind map or to write a paragraph, but they both have a structure that you can follow. So that's the most important thing. So please pay attention to the structure of mind maps and also the structure of the paragraphs. So even though Onozawa Sensei and my essays were totally different and our mind maps are different, they both had a kind of structure, which is what we want you to learn from this lesson.
Yep, exactly. Thank you very much. And again, there is no right answer, all right? All the answer is right, okay? You can write anything you want. This is all about what you think, okay? It's about your idea. There's no right answer, okay? And it's very important to practice writing, okay? As much as, you know, as many times as you write, you get better, okay? Practice makes perfect. Please often fail first. It's all right to fail. My paragraph is not perfect, okay? And it's like, you know, Japanese teacher writing a paragraph. It's not perfect, but it's all right. It's all right to, you know, write first, okay? So I hope you guys challenge your paragraph, and please write within 100 words, okay? Length is less than 100 words, all right? The maximum is 100 words, all right? Okay, then please turn in your homework maybe by end of this week, all right? So that's all for today. Thank you very much. And I'll take the question after we stop the recording. All right, Ante, thank you.
Thank
Okay,
you.
Brian, bye-bye.
Bye.
And yeah, makes me very hungry watching that.
I should have
Very good.
eaten lunch first.
Okay, thanks for coming to our class, everyone. Bye-bye. That's all for today.